Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we're building a modern family farmhouse in The Sims 4. But this one, I did something weird again. Not like the last thing I did something weird, but I built this off of a drawing and a floor plan that I found on Google. So I think I'll link the thing in the description box. But last time I said I did that, I didn't because I forgot. But we're gonna try and remember this time. But I was looking up floor plans, and I found this house, and it included like a drawing of the front of the house. I don't know if it's a real house. I don't think so because it was just like a drawing of the outside. But I thought it was really cool and decided that I was going to try and make it in The Sims. Now this was so difficult, especially like coloring, because I was like, do I want it to be correct in the shape or the color? And I think I went more like darker because I think in the original picture the windows are brown, but I think I went for like black shutters and then like a white window or something at the end. That's not what they are right now, but that's what I went with in the end, I think. And then I made the inside like kind of like a black and white farmhouse kind of thing, unless I'm really wrong, which I might be. I made like so many houses over this weekend. I'm not sure. Let me look. Wait. If can I see? Yes. Okay. This is the modern one. This is the black and white one. So we're all good. But yeah, I thought this was a lot of fun, but it was definitely challenging. But I did two of these, and this is the easiest one. So you're gonna see the other one tomorrow, and I have a lot of complaining to do about that one tomorrow. But today, so yesterday, well, not today. So today I'm going to talk about what I did yesterday. So yesterday I spent an hour and a half folding t-shirts because I wanted to see if I could fit my t-shirts into a drawer, because I just have a drawer that had like a legging and my swimsuits. And I was like, that's a waste of a drawer because the drawer was huge and it had like 3 things in it. So I folded all of my t-shirts and they fit in the drawer. So I spent an hour and a half doing that, and like they like barely fit. Like well, technically I kept a couple of them out. They're still hanging in my closet, but most of them, like all but like 4, I think, fit in this drawer, and they're very squished in there. But it's easier because I don't like opening my closet, because for a while it would break every time that I open the closet. Like it would fall off the hinge because like it's like a sliding door closet, not like sliding door, but like you open it and it like slides down hinges. Yep, that makes sense. But it would fall off completely and come at me, because it can't fall inwards because there's like a ledge on the inside, but it can fall at me, and that's scary. So it's fixed now, I think. But usually I just don't open my closet, but also I don't have a lot of my clothes in the closet. Usually I have them in drawers, so just to put my t-shirts in the drawer, it was much easier. So that's what I spent yesterday night doing. But the 1st of January I spent cleaning my room, which also, Happy New Year, it's 2021. Fun. But I had a lot of fun. I stayed up to midnight, but I do that normally. So it was weird. I stayed up with one of my friends. We were calling and playing Sims for a period of time, and then I got off the call, and then we just like did separate things. I was on my phone because I didn't know what to do. But it was a pretty good time. I counted down. I had like a countdown on my computer, and I was watching that. I was kind of nervous. I don't know why, but I just felt anxious. But I don't know if that was because of it becoming a new year, or if I was just feeling anxious, because either could be a possibility. So that was fun. Now it's, well, technically this is the first video I'm filming of the new year, like voiceover wise. But it's the second, and this video is going to go up on the 3rd. So like, it's okay. I took some days off and built instead of voiceover, because I think I did 4 in one day, like 4 voiceovers in one day last week. So then I had a little bit of a preview of just how, like, a break. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't say that word very often, so I got confused or something. And then today I haven't done anything. I played The Sims, I built a house, and it's already 1 a.m. or not 1 a.m. No, not 1 a.m., 1 p.m. And I woke up at 7, and I've done a bunch of nothing. But it's okay to just do nothing for a period of time. I'm giving myself a break. I didn't do that in 2020, so we're going to try to do that in 2021. I cannot do something related to school or Sims during a period of time. Good. That's my only resolution. I don't make resolutions. I don't think they work, for me at least. But I don't think I've ever made a resolution. So I guess that may be the first one. Take breaks, which I guess is pretty good resolution. So, yeah, that's fun. Oh, I guess I kind of made another resolution that's, like, kind of a resolution, because I wanted to start it back in, like, September, but then it broke. So I played the viola from 4th until 7th grade, and then I quit because it was too competitive. Competitive sport, and it was, like, more competitive than the competitive sport that I did during middle school. Because, like, you had to, like, compete for, like, spots or, like, chairs, and, like, there were 5 violas, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but you could automatically be in last chair, but you're only in 5th, and then you feel bad. But I was in 3rd chair, so I was in the middle, but I was pretty mediocre, and I wasn't good at it, but I wasn't terrible at it in the same thing. But I have a viola. I bought my own viola. It's been sitting over there since I quit, and I've played it a couple times since then. I think I still remember how to use it, but there's an issue. It's very out of tune, like very out of tune, and I can tell that, and I can't tune my own instrument, which is the issue, because usually, well, like in the last 2 years that I played the viola, we would do, like, group tuning where, like, he would have, like, the first chair violin, like, play a note that was, like, he made sure was correct, and then he would, like, be like, everyone tune to this, and I cannot do that, which is an issue. I'm not exactly sure why, but it just doesn't make sense. All of them sound like that, so I could, like, turn, like, the small, like, tuning thing the entirety of the way around 80 times, and it could still sound like what the first chair sounds like. So obviously I had an issue with that, because my instrument was, like, never in tune, because I think it was just 4th and 5th grade that we, like, had someone help us tune it, and then my instrument sounded fine, and I was much more confident, but in 6th and 7th grade, we had to do it ourselves, and I can't do that, as I said, so it became an issue. So then I quit at the end of 7th grade and didn't touch it the entirety of 8th grade, and now it's halfway through 9th grade. Oh, when I go back to school in 3 days. No, I'm not thinking about that. Nope, that's off my mind. We are not going back to school in 3 days. But I want to get it tuned and maybe learn how to tune it. Maybe I can work on my ears enough so that I can be able to tune it. I don't know. It's so weird, but I would like to start playing it because I own it, and I enjoyed playing. I just didn't think I was good enough, which is, most of the things that I ever try. And so then I, like, quit and stuff, but, it's okay because I spend more time doing, like, actual, like, not orchestra classes during middle school, and then I can do, like, fun classes during high school, which is good, because I don't think I think orchestra took the place of 2, like, elective classes every, like, semester, or maybe the entire year. I don't really know because I didn't care. But that would have taken a lot of the fun classes that you do in high school, like pottery I took last semester. That was really fun. Wouldn't have been able to do that. I guess I'm taking oral comm next semester, which is not fun in the slightest bit, but it's a required class, so can't skip it. I've already complained enough about oral comm on my channel, so don't need to talk about that anymore. I don't know what video I talked about how much I hated oral comm in, but, I hate oral comm. But, the fun classes is what sets, high school from middle school, because I didn't think any of the classes were fun in middle school, but I think pottery was, like, one of the most fun classes that I've ever taken. I guess elementary school was not that hard, so it was fun, but, classes. I talk about school so often, but, like, it's the only thing I ever do. I build and I do schoolwork. So, Oh, and also, I go back to school the 5th, as I said. I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but it's the only thing going on in my life, so we're going to talk about it. So I go back on the 5th, which is a Tuesday. I go that Tuesday, and then I do remote learning Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I have an entirely new schedule. It's like entirely flopped, so it's going to be very confusing. I'm definitely going to get lost during the first week, but that's okay because that happens. I'm hoping they don't count me tardy because I don't actually know what happens. Because in middle school, we had to like stay 5 minutes after the bell. I think it just counts against you in high school, but honestly, I don't know because they don't ever talk about it. Because they talked about it constantly in middle school, but in high school, they don't talk about it. I don't think they care that much because a lot of kids are tardy all the time. So I guess I shouldn't be worried, but I am always worried. So, can't change that. But yeah, as I said, my entire schedule is mixed up. My last period class is now my first period class, and like I only have 2 of the same 8 teachers that I had. So, which is kind of strange because I'm only getting 2 new classes, but I'm only keeping 2 of my teachers. So in 5 of my classes, I'm getting new teachers, including my math and my biology classes, which I guess is okay because my math teacher never talked during math class, so maybe I'll learn a bit more. Well, I guess I was learning. I had a 98 at the end of my geometry class, so that's good. But maybe if the teacher talked a bit more, I would absorb it a bit better. And my biology class, I did not like because I could not learn for the life of me, and so it was really hard. I did not like, I like biology, I like the stuff that we learn, but I could not learn it all because I don't even know why, because like we did like both hands-on and like in like textbook learning, so I have no idea. Because I did really well in like middle school science classes, and we did like what's the earth scientists? We did all of like earth scientists in middle school, and that was easy. But now we're doing biology, and that's really hard. I guess the cell stuff was probably the easiest because we've already learned about cells. And the the biodiversity stuff was really hard, but he didn't care. He didn't seem to care about what he was teaching. He would like make jokes, so he was happy, but like he didn't seem interested in what he was doing. But he teaches like 6 biology classes, and he has like a degree in like fishery, which kind of weird, but I guess that's probably necessary. But it's so weird. It was not fun. But, I get a new teacher, and I have math last period, which is also an issue, because usually at that time I'm tired and have a headache, so that's not going to be fun. But now my biology class is in the middle of the day, and then I have geoscience, and then biology, so right in a row 2 science classes, which I like science, so I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal. But also, my biology teacher is saying that since this is a sophomore class, we go over a lot of the principles in geoscience in biology. So we've already gone over half the stuff that they have learned in geoscience that I learned from some of my cheer friends were talking about what they were learning in geoscience, and I'm like, we already went over that in biology. So I guess it won't be that hard. But that's school for you. But it's almost screenshots time. Subscribe if you stayed to the end of the video and liked my content. But I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye.